What's up everyone, and welcome back to Nexus. Before we start the video, we'd like to mention that we're giving away an Amazon gift card for 1.5 million subscribers. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment letting us know which water slide you would go on. That is it. Sometimes it can be pretty hard to get to a water park if you live in a rural area. There could be absolutely nothing for miles around. You could be totally landlocked with no lakes to speak of. And even if you do get all the way to a water park, you only get to spend a few hours there and it probably costs a pretty penny. But what if you don't have to go to the water park? What if you could bring the water park to you on a permanent basis? Watch this video to find out the top 10 most insane water slides you can buy. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get new content similar to this every day. Also, make sure to comment down below letting us know which was your favorite. And for this video, let's see if we can hit the golden like button, which is 1,000 likes, so make sure to drop a like down below. Number 10. The first item on this list begs the question that if you can afford to spend $4,400 on a tropical themed water slide, why don't you just pay for a vacation to an actual tropical island with real palm trees? At any rate, if your dream is to experience a Caribbean dream without the hassle of passports and plane tickets and hotel reservations, you can just inflate this monster in your backyard. It's called the Easy Inflatables Crush Water Slide, and it's totally huge and is about to go out of stock. So if you want to get one quickly. It even comes in two colors, blue or purple. And when it comes to whether it's actually fun or not, the proof is in the pudding. Because there are videos of kids having loads of fun playing on this thing after it gets inflated outside during the summer. It even has sprinklers and a pool at the bottom. And a rainbow to go with the palm trees.
Here we go. Here we go.
Number 9. The Hurricane Water Slide is probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. If you thought the last one was exciting, this one has a tower and a slide that goes down the central column in a spiral. And in the GoPro footage on YouTube, it looks basically as good as any water slide in an actual water park, but without having to wait for hours. You can either rent this or buy it and just keep on going on it again for days of amusement. Plus, kids and adults alike all fit on this monster, which has an attached pool as well and stands in an almighty 27 feet tall. Yeah, seriously, a 27 foot tall inflatable water slide you can blow up in your yard. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. It's so big, it even has a huge safety warnings printed on the side. The kids being allowed on this thing are probably the luckiest kids around. Number 8. What more could you need in life than a 10-bedroom luxury yacht with a built-in cinema, gym, pool, cocktail bar, and speedboat? You think the answer is nothing. You've basically got it all if you can afford a yacht like that. But you'd be wrong, because the one thing every yacht needs is a water slide. Don't believe me? Well, you definitely will after seeing the Freestyle Cruiser inflatable water slide. Designed specifically for people with yachts who are getting a bit bored of the same old tropical waters. It is humongous, and it spits you straight out into the ocean. It takes the spring break adventures of rich teenagers to a whole new level. Although mixing something that throws you into the actual sea with the amount of alcohol spring breakers drink is probably not a very good idea. Number 7. The Roaring River Inflatable is 22 feet tall, which is a pretty normal height for the kind of water slide you'll see 24 kids lining up to try at summer's fairs and pop-up theme parks. The height isn't the cool thing about it though, more the length. While other ones just throw you into a pool right after you get off them, this one keeps going for quite a while, and actually has 2 separated slides so that 2 kids can ride at once. Of course, 2 kids can ride the one with the wider slides, but there's always the danger of one of them crashing into the other. With the Roaring River Water Slide, safety comes first, as the kids are safe from any collisions and have the time to come to a stop. Oh yeah, and adults are allowed on it too, obviously, so it's fun for the whole family.
Watch this! Can you rip these things to like
Number 6. The 20-foot double curve fire and ice water slide just proves how easily kids are amused. It's basically almost the same as a bunch of other inflatable water slides in the world, with the added twist being a curve at the bottom that takes the kids careening in the opposite direction. In a world of conventional climb up the ladder, go down the slide inflatables, I guess this one is pretty unique. It's also on sale for the bargain basement price tag of $525, which makes you wonder why anyone in their right mind is paying so much for that easy inflatable crush slide we saw at the beginning of the video. It also comes in some pretty cool colors to go with the whole fire and ice theme, with the outside of it bright red, while water slides usually stick with the conventional blue colors. The kids in the videos are certainly having fun, getting more excitement than you might expect from a simple curve. Number 5. If you thought the double curve was cool, you're gonna love the Magic Jump Velocity U curve, because it basically takes the double curve to the next level. In fact, I'd go as far to say it's the true double curve, because I'm not really sure where the designers got the name double from on a slide which only has one curve as far as I can see. In contrast, the U curve sends kids all the way around in a U-turn until they land splat in a pool completely back in the direction they came from in the first place, which we can only imagine is incredibly exciting for young kids, or if you're anyone actually, because seriously, it's kind of awesome. It also happens to be, as far as I can tell, the most expensive water slide on this list so far, and will set you back a steep $5,300. Really, I just go with the double curve since it's a tenth of the price. Number 4. So I guess slides with turns are a pretty big craze as competing water slide designers come up with new and exciting ways to sell their water slide to kids over other ones. This is the 18-foot tall Tidal Wave slide, featuring an advertisement showing how fun it is and giving you all the information you need to rent it. Although, if you ask me, I think some of the other ones are cooler because they have bigger pools at the bottom for the kids to play in, so that they have something else to do other than just go around and around on the slide all day. Plus, it's kind of boring because it's just one color. How can you expect kids to be excited about something that's all blue when the other slides on this list have 3, sometimes 4 colors, and cool inflatable props like rainbows and palm trees? Number 3. Unlike the double excitement you get with the curved water slides, the Dropkick water slide revolves around people getting a kick, not just going down the slide in the first place, but on the fact that when they get to the bottom, they get launched off it high into the air and crash down into an enormous stunt bag. This isn't one you should get for young kids though, but again is probably marketed more at rich spring breakers who want all the fun getting launched off something without having to go find a large body of water like a lake or the sea to land in. The Dropkick slide is also 42 feet tall, making it the tallest land-based water slide on the list, and they claim it's also the biggest portable slide in the entire world. If you're a wary parent though, fear not, because the creators have safety in mind, with netting to stop people from jumping off the top and very high inflatable walls. Number 2. Now, I know I just said the Dropkick is the biggest portable slide in the world, but I guess that all revolves around their definition of the word portable. I guess it just goes to show you shouldn't trust the sort of information companies put on their own websites, because it misses out on beating the Skyscraper water slide by about 4 feet, with the Skyscraper standing an almighty 51 feet tall. It's obscene. It has 2 separate lanes and is amazingly available to rent if you live in Arizona, California, or Nevada. Looking at it, I almost don't understand the point of it being inflatable, because you'd think it would be easier just to build an actual water slide. I mean, come on, the thing needs ropes to keep it held down. If they filled it with helium, you could probably fly away on it, it's so huge. Double the size of an actual hot air balloon. I guess it really does embody the phrase, bigger is better. Number 1. You ever see those really long obstacle courses that were like bouncy castles but way longer and totally more fun? Well, the North Shore is a bit like if one of those had a baby with the water slide, and the result was this inflatable creation being born. It's only 37 feet tall, which is nothing compared to some of the other ones we've already seen. But the drop is incredibly steep. It has to be because while this being a mere 37 feet tall, it's 95 feet long, and is actually made of 2 separate pieces, the base is so long. It's also hands down the most expensive water slide to buy, costing an entire $15,000. You'd need to either be majorly rich or a super saver to get this for your kids. But I guess the payoff would be they definitely enjoy it and would keep them busy during the long summers for years. That was our list of the top 10 most insane water slides you can buy. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a video in the future. And hit the like button too so we hit the golden like of 1,000. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace!